Hi, this is Ann Wolfinger, author of the HCG Diet Quick Start Cookbook, and this is a discussion on protein substitutions. Now, the beauty of the HCG Diet Quick Start Cookbook isn't just the flavor-packed recipes. For me, it's the weekly menus and also, more importantly, the weekly shopping lists. Boy, does that ever save you a lot of time. You don't have to think, you just grab your book or your Kindle or your printed shopping list and head to the store and there you are. That's why I call it the Quick Start Cookbook. But what do you do if your shopping list calls for two 16-ounce packages of strawberries and they're either unavailable or exorbitantly priced because they're out of season? What you do is you substitute. So today we're going to have a refresher course on the foods allowed in Phase 2. In Chapter 1 of the book, I go over the rules of the road for HCG. So let's take a look, Chapter 1, at the very low calorie phase, Phase 2. And as you already know, no breakfast at all, cross this off. But let's look at the choices for the rest of the day. For lunch, 4 ounces of veal, beef, chicken breast, fresh white fish, lobster, crab, or shrimp. But if you have something on your menu that calls for, well, let's say chicken breast, and you don't want to have that, what are your options? The first thing to keep in mind is that all proteins are not created equally. As you can see here, there's quite a range in the calorie counts for 4-ounce portions between the lowest at white fish, such as cod, halibut, tilapia, and beef. This happens to be the calorie count for extra lean ground beef, veal, and so on. So one of the things that I try to do in the HCG Diet Quick Start Cookbook is to remove the need for you to track calories. So every day the menus are planned. So if you have a higher calorie protein for lunch, you may have a lower calorie one, like the chicken, for the afternoon, or I'm sorry, for the evening. So when you do any substitutions, be very careful, especially with the proteins, that you mix maybe a high calorie one and a lower calorie one. But it can be done. The other rule, of course, is to vary your proteins so you don't have two chicken dishes in the same day or two beef entrees. In the Quick Start Cookbook, what we've done is have like chicken breast on an evening meal, and then you can have it again, the leftovers, for lunch the next day. But that allows plenty of time in between the two meals. But the HCG, I still can't say it, diet calls for no proteins repeated in the same day.